Hi, I'm Gautam Muralidharan. I graduated from the university in 2004 from the electrical and computer engineering department where I did my master's. My interest in entrepreneurship started very, very early. My dad's an entrepreneur. He's a metallurgical engineer and an inventor, and he has done that throughout his life. He's 70 and still going strong, and he does that. From a very young age, I got to help him with his business. He's been a source of inspiration for me all through my life. We were a joint family, so we lived with our grandparents, and we eat dinner together. And at our dinner tables, my dad rarely asked how I did in math or physics. His questions were more about, hey, do you understand purchase orders? He would teach us about balance sheets and cash flow. The kind of passion that I saw in him was being contagious is actually an understatement. So when you're raised by someone like that, it's hard to stay put. So quit my job and started my own company. So I think the catalyst that led to me starting a company was this belief that there are these large societal issues like sustainability that are coming out of decisions that were made in large companies, a user base that I'm used to serving. And many of these companies want to do the right thing, but what they lack are the tools and the systems needed to support them to do this. But I, on the other hand, have the training and the skills needed to do that. And I was lucky enough to run into my co-founder who has complementary skills. So we thought bringing a product to help these companies make more mindful decisions would truly help us build a more sustainable world.
All right, so we're just going to keep going. Tell us about your venture and what your role is.
Our vision for Ecocrumb is that it should become a decision support system or a co-pilot for, whether you're the CEO or a line manager at large companies. And what we want Ecocrumb to help you do is make decisions that can predict both financial and non-financial impacts so that you understand the consequences of the business strategy oriented decisions that you're making now on the environment, on the communities you live in, on the peoples that live in these communities, et cetera, so that you start making right choices. And in doing so, we think, that is the best way to actually move the needle on climate change, build more sustainable communities, et cetera. See, a role in a startup is a tricky thing. I think, my title is that of a CEO, but, I'm the CTO most days. I build the product, I talk to customers, I fundraise, I'm also the chief janitor. So I guess the gamut of responsibilities all over the place. See, the one thing I wish I knew when I started my entrepreneurial journey was how hard fundraising is. I know that you get a lot of advice as entrepreneurs about that, but until you're out there raising money, getting someone else to believe in what you're doing, you don't realize how hard it is. And how hard rejection can sting you. I would like to think life has prepared me for that, just given my, my upbringing by an entrepreneur, but it's not. When you actually walk the path, convincing investors to come along is quite hard. The way the university has impacted my entrepreneurial journey is that's where everything started. I came to the US to become an entrepreneur. That was my dream. That's why I came here. And I think the university gave me a solid foundation. Both in terms of, I think, technical and personal skills. That led me to work at PwC, which prepared me for what I'm doing right now. And I think being a technical entrepreneur who has a solid foundation in engineering has made all the difference. And I could not have done that without the university.